Hey everyone, I have an interesting development. This is something that's happened to me before when I've started exercising and I've got the flu somehow, and there's always a correlation, but I don't understand exactly the connection. I think it's, you first start exercising and if your immune system isn't too strong, like all the trauma that you're putting on your muscles, yeah. Tomorrow we're filming, so I'm going to try and push through and get this first day over and done with. But yeah, I haven't been eating much in the last couple of days at all, so hopefully I get my appetite back and I can look nice and jolly and plump for the first day. But that's what's happening so far. So I left making some props until the very last minute, and as a result, whatever can go wrong has gone wrong. We're using a piggy bank instead of the big jar that Jackie Chan uses, and so I was going to be making two of them. One of them is just paper mache that I can catch in the air, and the other one was going to be made of terracotta that's kind of like nice and flimsy, so when Leo goes to kick it, it smashes like in the air. So last night I left the paper mache drying on a balloon and it popped, so in the morning it was all deflated and it's fallen apart. So I had to start from scratch again and make this one, but it's still like really soft. Anyway, so we thought, oh, why don't we try and use the terracotta one? This is what I put together, but the moment I tried to pick it up, this giant piece came off. We're certainly going through some teething problems here. So this is the result of a couple of very frustrating hours. So what I did is I taped up the terracotta one that was breaking apart, and that's going to be for the stationary sort of shots. And this one is the paper mache, but it's not dry. I just did the best I could, and it's still got the balloon inside of it, and it's still all squishy and flexible. So that's the one that's going to be thrown, and that's the non-throwing one.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I think that's the main thought I'm having.
I'm just so glad we're getting out of here and actually starting this thing. Okay, so we're finally on our way to the location. How do you feel after that wait?
Kind of excited.
Yeah, it was like only a 3-hour wait, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
But somewhere along here.
I like its legs.
Yeah, what's that?
Do you like the legs?
Yeah, looks like a tongue.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so here it is. It's mainly going to be on this patch of sand and grass as well. We're going to try and keep all of that and most of that out of frame. Awesome, try it again. I almost had it perfect, that was good. Cool. Yeah, that was good actually.
Damn it, put the camera on. Alright, not looking at the camera.
Yeah, can you make the kick go more in front of the camera itself?
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So that's what you have to do. How do you feel about that? Because seriously, I would feel like I'd need like a massive run up in a trampoline to do that. Yeah, but it's easier than it looks. Says the dude not doing it. What is it? It's fishing line. That's because you're a catch. Okay, well it's the day after recording and yesterday went really well. I think because we arrived there a little bit late, people started showing up with their jet skis and we're using the original audio as a reference to sort of mime along with, so yeah, that made it a little bit hard. We had to sort of quit halfway through, so I'm not actually going to start my diet until next week when we can finish off this first minute, and next time we're just going to start a bit earlier. I'll show you a little bit of what we got so far anyway. I'm just here at the McDonald's playground with my kids. They're having fun as usual. I was sort of bummed out yesterday because yeah, we had to stop halfway through. But I've still been feeling sick. I've been waking up with coughing fits, and basically I had a pretty mean flu. So I'm glad that before I start this thing, like, you know, I have an opportunity to recover properly and yeah, just maybe work out some other kinks in this process. So it stunted the progress a little bit, but yeah, I still feel pretty good.